Yeah, but you're different. You had a reason. A lot of people, I'm sure you've seen, and again, this is not a put down to anybody. I'm a spiritualist, so I come from a if it's hoarding, you don't get your prosperity mindset. That's just me. I'm not telling nobody how to be or think or do or feel. But honey, you came from a different circumstance. Okay? So I think of you just you're I don't think of you as a hoarder. I think of you as a person that something happened in life and everything stopped. And now you're going back to, no, I shouldn't say back. I shouldn't say back. You're coming to your happy self and doing what brings you great joy, which means, I'm assuming, I don't know, you're going to get all that nice and cleaned up and everything's going to be in place and every I dotted and every T crossed. To me, that's very different than a person who has, you know, and again, this is not a put down to anybody. If you like a sterile, all white environment, kudos to you. And even a lot of those videos I saw, I mean, they just had 30 years of stuff in there and they openly say, "Oh my God, I haven't been there in about 20 years." I don't get that. But it's just like trying to understand a mass murderer, so it's none of my business. But these videos are for myself. And you're just ear hustling. So I am daily reminding myself not to get like that. Because, I have a Capricorn mother, a Virgo grandmother, and a Libra grandmother. I'm a baby Aries. I'm an infant Aries that has grown up. Um, if you don't leave room for prosperity, it will go play with somebody else. And yes, I had a very old fashioned, very, 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 did I say very strict black mother? If the bed wasn't made properly, she would yank it all apart, do it again. I had a drill sergeant mama. If something was out of order in our drawers, she'd dump all the drawers on our bed. Do it over. Do it over. Do it over. Every, well, when I got older, 13, everybody was already out of the house. So I have 4 sisters and 4 brothers. So when I grew up and everybody was gone and mama had money, we would have our underwear and our bras made, new ones, every 6 months. And then, of course, when something wore out, we'd go get, another one or another one or another one. So life was different after everybody was out of the house. And that's when my biggest lessons started kicking in. And she'd say to me, because, she's a Capricorn, so she always spoke very softly. I don't know of a Capricorn that speaks as loud as I do. Uh, and she'd say, "Tasha, yes, ma'am." Because she's at the other end of the house. "Come here. We need to talk." "Okay." She says, "Now," and mind you, we're in her room. "Now, you got the pile of sweaters up there in the closet. When was the last time we bought new sweaters? Last winter. Do you think it's time to get new sweaters?" "No." "Why not?" "Because I haven't worn those." "Okay. Did you wear anything out that we need to buy new?" "I think I could use a new pair of shoes." "Okay, so tomorrow we're going to call in sick and we're going to go shoe shopping. Okay? Do you have an idea of what you want?" "Yeah." "Okay. We'll go shopping tomorrow. Is there anything else?" She already knows, of course, but those lessons they're still there. They're still there. When I'm out of something, I just bought a new glitter that was supposed to get here 2 weeks ago. That one never showed up. So I have, just an example, 3 of something. When I open that second to the last one, you order more. She was a big, big, big stickler on just having things laying around, you know, uh, or too much of a thing laying around. And living in a tiny house, I'm remembering those lessons. Yes, I am. I might save little bits of paper and whatnot now, but that's because I'm just getting started in all of this, stationary stuff. Before, what did I be? I pretty much just used different stickers before, or I was into not journal scrapbooking then. So you go and you buy the die cuts already made of a clothesline, and I got the pop-up tape on the back, and it put the rope in the kit, and so I was really into that. Now I'm into making my own dies and my own stencil stuff, and it's quite different. So I'm already when I look at those videos, sister, I I think I'm looking at them saying, Tasha, don't get like that. You can have a little bit more than what you need, but you can't just have, and you're not using it. Oh no, that would be a sin to my mother. So of course, after we bought new shoes, we would take the old shoes and donate them to the Salvation Army. And I'm looking at how people organize their dies and their ephemera and their this and their that. So that's calculating, because I know I need to get better at that. But when I move, sister, I'm going to get me 3 armoires. Okay, probably 4. The armoire, of course, is going to hold the TV in the living room. But in the office, I want an armoire for all my jewelry stuff, my clay resin stuff, and my stationery stuff. That's it. Resin has to go with the clay. Yeah, and anything over and above. And I'm not trying to become a minimalist either. I'm just leaving room for prosperity to play in my house. And if there's no room, what am I going to do? See, like where I live now, I have too much stuff for this house that I pretty much came with it because I knew I was moving to a tiny house. So I left all my furniture, my dinette set, my lazy boy recliner, my crystal table. Because I knew, like now, this is what makes me kind of, just having boxes that shouldn't be in places where boxes don't belong. So starting next week, my chore is to get that old resin room that I pretty much now just put a bunch of stuff in, unorganized, cleaned up a little bit every day. Just move one box, And I got to tell myself, Tasha, you have limits, you have limits, you have limits. So now I'm getting addicted to the big dies with the fancy designs on the inside. I really like those. So I'm telling myself now, no, you have, okay, well, they're not really big. So I really only have 2 that would fill a whole 4x5, 6x5, or 4x6 piece of paper. I'm only allowing you 20 of those. So choose wisely. After that, I want to get a couple of more designs on my folders. What is it called? I can't think. I'm sorry. But I know you know what I'm talking about. The folders, you put the paper in the middle and you run it through the machine, and the design of the folder comes out on the paper. But that. I have a lot of, well, not a lot. I probably have, right now I probably have 10 of the embossing folders, and I'm going to bump that up to 20. At 20, I'm going to stop everything and just learn how to use what I got. And that's it. So I wasn't to you. That was to the ladies that I saw in the YouTube videos. Are you on YouTube or Facebook? I guess I could put the link here. I'm sorry. I'm going to send you some links so you see what I'm talking about. Not you.